What's up YouTube? PA Outdoors here. So this is my latest, I guess, mail call as they talk about on Facebook, some of the groups. This is the UST Tube Tarp. You've probably seen a few videos on these before. I picked this one up. I like the reviews of them. Wasn't a big fan of the orange color. Well, ta-da! It is available in green. I just took it out of the package. I haven't even opened up the stuff sack or anything. I don't know if there's going to be orange lettering all over it. I have no idea. I hope not. But so yeah, the UST Tube Tarp, ultra lightweight and compact. This can be set up as obviously a tube tent, and you can make a lean-to shelter out of it. You can open this thing up, and we'll get some full specs on the size of it here. But let's get this thing out. I've got in the backyard. I've got a ridge line set up. Let's put this thing up, see what it looks like. Stay tuned. Alright, so what do you get in the box? Well, besides the tarp itself, which I'll show you in a second, you get 2 good hanks of cordage. You get 4 of these little tensioner clips, and you get 6 just cheap metal stakes. Here's 2, 4 of which I've already put in the tent or the tarp to show you what we're looking at here. So this is it. I just laid it out, staked it out, get an idea of the size of it here. So it is, the short end is 6 foot 8 inches long. And the long width, lengthwise, it is an inch under 10 foot. So effectively you're getting almost a 10 by 7 tarp. It has this aluminized finish on the one side, and on this particular one, you get this olive green color. So I'm going to reposition the camera. We'll set this up in a tube configuration, and then we'll try a few things out. So yes, I got my ridge line set up, and this is really stolen from, the idea is stolen from Chris at Preparemide 101. What I have is about a 25 foot piece of paracord. It's this ACU colored, and I just tied a loop in one end, and then fished the other one through and pulled it over. This end, this one's a little short, but about a 3 or usually a 4 foot section of, this is just orange just for color contrast. A loop in this end, pulled through, and a loop in this end with a figure 9 carabiner. And this allows me to tension this as tight as I want, and then just tighten it down with the figure 9. So the idea is you just take the take your string, loop it over. It actually even says number 1. Get it as tight as you want. Pull it over the other side to number 2, and then just cinch it down. And that makes a pretty solid, tight ridge line. Also, I wanted to show this to you real quick. This is the short end. Obviously it has tie-outs in all 4 corners. Yeah, right there. And along the short end, which would be considered the top and the 3 sides of the tube configuration, you've got 1 tie out in the middle of each of the short sides. On the long side, right next to the corner tie out, you've got a loop here, and then in each basic seam there'll be a tie out, and there's also one dead center. So you effectively get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tie outs on each of the long sides, including and then 4 corners, and then 1 in the center of each of the short corners, or the short sides. Okay, so here it is set up as a tube tent. I didn't have it quite as tight as I wanted, but you get the idea. Let's move in, take a little closer look. So it's staked out in the 4 corners. The zipper is at the top because these 3 sides are not equal. The bottom side is narrower. The bottom section is narrower than the upright sections. So the zipper goes in the top. It has this nice flap, zipper covered. It also gives you this metal hook and loop here, just to keep everything tight in case the zipper were to start, sliding back or something like that on you. Again, has this aluminized finish on the inside. Let's see how roomy it is. All right. So, it's not super roomy, and if I got this a little tighter, I probably wouldn't have this blowing at me. But I hope you can hear me with the wind and being inside this thing. But so, my head is perfectly even with the edge of the tent. I am about 6'2", so I'm just under 7 foot on this tent. That gives me about 8 inches. Yeah, and I don't sleep flat. I usually curl up in a ball anyways. But I thought the reflective material might be heavier, but it does appear that everything is nylon. You can actually see the light coming through the sides. So it's not exactly like a space blanket type material. It's definitely nylon. And I don't know if this is just some sort of spray coating they put inside. But so that's in the tube configuration. What I think I would do is either, this tends to want to slide down, so if you had some tarp clips, you could clip it, or you could easily make some prusik loops to hold it tight. Okay, and here's a setup. It's kind of a lean-to. I just got some old rods holding the ends up and then tied off, so I'm utilizing all 6 stakes, just a couple of cheapy rods. Those are actually old ones out of a tension rod that holds like accessory tray things in your shower. I didn't use the cordage that came with it because I just had these other cordage. So in this setup I'm utilizing the 1 figure 9 for the ridge line and then a figure 9 on each corner, and this is pretty nice. Laid out. Obviously, if I were to use this outside, I would use just stakes and I'd sharpen them and get poked in the ground, because the way the wind's blowing, just kind of one just fell out there. But kind of gets the idea. And there's probably another dozen other ways this could be set up. Diamond configuration, fly it over a hammock. But yeah, that's the UST Tube Tarp in green. This is PA Outdoors. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Get outdoors, enjoy yourself, but remember, be safe out there. Thanks for watching.